It is Puckett and Mr. Bricey back in the booth.
Hello.
Round two.
It is round two. I have come to podcast with you once again.
Yeah, we figured if we didn't cast together, Karma wouldn't like pull miracles and, and rainbows and everything out of his armpits.
We're just going to put it on Karma and just leave the controller there and see what happens.
So if you guys missed our earlier cast, Envyus faced off against Enigma. Enigma not having the best day after losing to Millennium. They're now 0-2 in the pool. The best shot they have is to win their next two matches and hope that they get a 2-2 tie and somehow win versus games.
Yeah, it's one of them ones where you're like, oh, is this going to work or not? And I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's going that way for Enigma. I spoke to the boys very briefly in the interlude, and they were not happy. They were like, we keep throwing games away. So they're not happy at the moment.
Not really happy. It was Enigma, but Envy, they got all smiles. Karma had a fantastic interview. If you guys missed it, it was on Alpha a little bit earlier.
I'm telling you earlier, I could swear he was levitating.
And he was
that good.
He was so good. And he was telling Justine and Julia and I how Black was talking smack to him at Gfinity 1. And then he started talking smack to Karma again. And that's when you get pissed off Karma mode, where he comes in your house and destroys your whole family.
Well, that was, I believe some of the, I was speaking to the guys, they didn't even know, some of them, how big of a streak he went on.
Oh, yeah, they had no idea. He's like 28. Ram was like, 28? Are you kidding me? Yeah. 28 kills in a row for Karma. Let's start off with him here on Standoff. It's one of his best maps, and we're getting into the action with the first game of the best of 5. Of course, the first one to win 3 games will take the match point. And Karma, at the start, he's just going to watch Marky B get the first kill feed. And on Hardpoint, the first kill's in that center courtyard, of course, but the second one, it's going to be moving to the green. So Karma's not necessarily going to try and get inside this hard point. He's just going to want to make sure no one gets past them and get behind them.
Certainly so. And the thing to notice here is TCM are definitely a better team than Enigma here at this event at the moment. I fully believe that, and it will be a bit of a closer game, I'm feeling. So we're going to keep an eye on what Karma can do here, but he will come up against a little bit stiffer competition.
Yeah, and we got to point out also, Merc had a fantastic game on Yemen, dropping 22-8. Karma finished, of course, on top of that leaderboard with 26-8. But all of Envy playing well. Rambo's had a few negative games, but you heard it in the Karma interview. And Rambo is playing a role that the team has predetermined. He's not supposed to go super positive. He is the bait. He is going to be the reason that the other 3 have success and get streaks. So if you see Rambo going off at any point during this series, that means the entire team is rolling out their opponent.
It certainly is. Now, ties were scored as we went to the next hard point, and TCM are struggling to break at the moment. Karma is just quite happy to sit back and pick up kills here and there on a 4 streak now at the moment. And he's running that MA, and it doesn't seem like TCM are having much of a hope getting anywhere near green.
I like that play with the EMP. You can see his reticle now gone. Did see a player moving to the back. Concussions coming from the front. And Karma is going to have to, I guess, defend himself here. He sees that opponents are inside the hard point. There's actually 3. Picks off 1, goes for the challenge, and is taken down before getting streaks, I believe. But Moose for TCM up top in the green window on a 3-kill streak, and he is going to be going for the score streaks, about a kill or 2 away from the Hellstorm missile and the Lightning Strike.
It certainly is. Now you can see TCM going for the rotation. They have been beaten there by Envy at the moment, and it is not looking good for them. They're not getting the rotations early as they like. They have brought this game right back, though. 50-51, so it's all to play for. They just need a breakthrough, and there we go. Rich and Flux picking up the kills. Moose moving up top. Brown, see what he can do as well. Marky B picking up a kill. This is certainly not a walkover.
Oh, and Moose goes down, so no streaks. You also saw Marky B being taken out in front of the blue house. It is not going to be easy for Flux and friends to break in. Finds one at the tank, but guess who it is? It's Mr. Merc, and Merc is pulling out the SMG for this hard point. Let's stay on board with Merc a little bit from Envy, as they have total control of blue. Look at this minimap, guys. The blue arrows, that's TCM, trying to find a way into the base. Merc is there for cutoffs, gets 1, injures the second, staying alive, expecting the challenge, pre-firing. Perfect job, and he's going to get help. Proofy comes in to clean up the kill. Proofy now on a 4-kill spree, and everything seems to be going Envy's way as they're transitioning for the next hard point. They're getting a full 60 seconds from the blue hill.
They certainly are, and look, they've got the rotation again, Envy at the moment. TCM are not in a position to pick this one up, and it does seem like Rambo Ray is now in that hill, and he has held it down. And TCM, they're just struggling.
Man, Rambo, won a huge battle at the barn. This is what bought Envy the time. Rambo's going to go down low. Merc trying to stay in the hill, cleans up one, trying to bounce in and out to juggle the 200 points each time. He's going to leave it with about 400. Look at this mini-map. Here come the blue arrows. They know they can't challenge packages, trying to go through the main street, but they are just getting picked apart. Karma on a 3-kill spree, 4-kill spree for Merc. Proofy on a 1. Rambo also had 1 to his name before being taken down, and after just 4 minutes, your stats show Merc, the top player in the game, 12-6 after that death, double positive with 2 defends.
And there we go. It does look like TCM have just managed to break in, but they are picking up only the 22nd points once again, as we're going to go rotate right into the middle here. And at the moment, TCM, they're not getting the rotations, and when they don't get the rotations, they're not managing to punch through.
Moose was cleaned up. He was on a 3-kill spree. Now their next best hope is going to be Marky B, who's on a 2-kill spree. Tags up Merc once. And let's jump on board with Marky B to see what he is doing. This is the guy who went off at G1. He got the team fired up when he caught fire with his M8. So far today has not been on point. You can see already some few sloppy shots. Marky B, his aim's not on right now. Brycey, how does he get back to the point where he's in domination mode?
This team needs to just get hyped. They need a few good plays. If they can do something, you know that Marky's going to be talking. You know that Swidge is going to pipe up. And if they can do that, then they'll start to get that confidence built. And that will be the turning point if they're going to do this.
Karma on another 5-kill spree. Marky B trying to chase him down. Flux also in the kill feed, taking out Rambo. And trying to find out what Marky B's doing here, checking every single corner, gets the call out that there was a player in barn, big kill there. Now TCM is going to be pushing that back alley. Unfortunately, Rich can't win the battle, so it's up to Marky B to do the damage. Catches Merc on the rotation, but it's Karma staying alive, picks up the kill on Marky B, 7 in a row, has the Hellstorm, has the Lightning Strike, 2 away from the War Machine, and I have a feeling he's going to be happy to challenge up top.
It certainly is. And the problem is they're delaying doing it again. TCM didn't break this last time. They look like they were in trouble of not doing it again, as Karma is just tearing them apart. All of Envyus slaying so hard at the moment. The scoreline, it is 158 to 106, and TCM just can't get near them.
We got Envy trying to work out a 60-second lead. Moose with a big kill up top on Proof. He's going to contest the hard point. And don't count TCM out. There's still plenty of time in this game. 4 minutes, 10 seconds on your clock. Down less than 60 seconds. They could definitely make a comeback, but they need blue control. And currently, they need to get Ray out of this top green. He is once again contesting for Envy as they are now up a 170 to 106. Look at your mini-map, though. A big kill was scored on Merc, who is the first to rotate. That was Rich in the kill feed with Flux, and they will have blue control at the start. Let's see how long they can hold on to it. I'm on board with Rich.
They have to do a miracle job here. They have to hold for 60 seconds to get right back into this. But here come the score streaks that are in play from all of the Envy lot, and this is going to be trouble. As you can see, they are being swarmed. Flux has got to stay alive. He picks up one on the hill. He has players all around him. He just has to stay there and fight them off.
Big kills from his teammates. Flux also in the action up top on the roof, trying to fend off that player who climbed the ladder. And you can see all 4 blue arrows are now inside blue. They need to push out. They need to get the cutoffs because Envy, if they know where you're at, they have you trapped, well, in come the grenades and you are done. Down goes Flux. It's up to Marky B to protect. He's actually just going to give up on this hard point. 20 seconds left. He is going to make his move to shop. If they can get control of red here, they could definitely fight right back in the game as they're only down 50 seconds. That was Proofy inside blue. He is now 1 away from his score streaks again, but all the action is going to be coming from Moose and friends as Proofy calls in his Hellstorm. It's going to pick off 1 player in rotation, but TCM still has control.
Oh, Moose unfortunately not able to take down both of them. They have to fight. Rich doesn't manage to get the kill. Envy are dropping everything at the moment. Rambo has a War Machine as well. This is not going to TCM. And look at the hammers coming down. It just doesn't seem like TCM have a hope.
And, you know, they gave up the last 20 seconds on blue with hopes that they could lock down the red here. It didn't work out. Rambo with the 2-piece cleared the way, and we talked about it at the start of the game. If Rambo goes big, that means the entire team is winning. Look at that. 8 captures. He has taken over 8 hard points, 23, 19, has been fully streaked out with the most defense in the game. Rambo is going big for this Envy squad.
He certainly is, and at the moment, TCM are just about to lose this one, 240 to 146, and you can actually see them just putting the War Machine straight through. I think there's several players. Proofy has one. We know Rambo has one as well, and that's going to be all she wrote. First map, to Envy.
250 to 146 on Standoff. Another fantastic performance from Envy and Hardpoint. They have not dropped a Hardpoint this weekend. The first one, 250 to round 60 against Team Enigma. And then they dominated them on Yemen, where Karma just had the game of his life. 23 and 19 from Rambo. On the other side, it was Moose, 19 and 15 with the best score for TCM. But if TCM wants to get back in this series, they need to be the ones outslaying Envy, not the other way around.
They really do, and it's kind of weird to see this happening because if you remember last Gfinity Puckett, TCM were unassailable all the way up until the final.
I think they were the surprise team of the tournament. As an American coming over, I heard about a lot of these European teams, but TCM was never that squad that everyone said they're going to be the best team here from Europe this weekend. So far today, TCM, they've been looking a little bit shaky. I don't know what's different. Is it the switch out for Monksy or Moose? We'll have to find out because the other three guys aren't playing the same either.
No, it's kind of weird to see how that's all going on. However, we'll see if they can come back to this and, come back.
Another spanking and Hardpoint from Envy. TCM has a lot to prove coming into Search and Destroy.
They really do, and they have to turn them here. They have to win the Search and Destroy to have any hope of stopping the Envy juggernaut that we are seeing at G2. It's going to be so difficult for them to do, but TCM know if they don't win this one, they're looking very likely they will not get out of the group.
Yes, and TCM, guys, if you were watching earlier, you'll see that they've lost to Millennium in S&D. Envy, they almost got they were down 4-1 against Enigma before making a 5-round comeback. So I'll have to say, going into this one, this seems to be the weakness for both squads. I think it could go either way, and if TCM, if they can get out to an early lead, I definitely could see them taking game 2.
The man to keep an eye on here for TCM is going to be Rich, especially if it gets close later on. He's known as the 5-map master. The guy, every single time it goes 5-5 on Search and Destroy, he seems to pull out some sort of miracle play.
So he's the clutch man.
He will be the clutch man.
Right now, you got your eyes on Flux. He's working with Moose, who is the farthest pushed-up player. Flux is going to be your bomb carrier, and it looks like Marky B is going to find some action. He's picked early on. Let's go back to Flux, who's planting the bomb. No luck for him. It's Merc with the pick. Proofy in on the play as well, and Merc is going to get behind Moose, takes fire, and it's all up to Rich. Let's see how clutch he can be. Full red, not very. Karma's just going to give a nice spray with the MSMC, and Rich will take a seat. Envy with the first round on defense.
Certainly have, and that's not how TCM wanted to start this one out. Envy looking like the juggernauts this weekend. A lot of people have turned on and gone, wow, we weren't expecting Envy to come this strong to this event.
Man, I love the pickups of Karma and Merc. I really think it's going to make Proofy a better player. You've already seen Rambo having success this weekend. I think Envy definitely needed something switched up, and it's paying off for them. They're looking like the team we saw at COD Champs. And at the start here, we got Rich on your screen from defense. He's going to go down. Merc doing the damage. Merc lighting up a second player. He's going to get 2 this round, but he's all alone now. Can he get the ace? Marky B and Moose, the last 2 alive.
So now can Merc do it? No, Marky B shuts him down, bringing it back to 1-1, as you will see on the kill cam here. All tied up this early on. I think this is going to be very close, Puckett.
And what about this Scorpion? I'm seeing more and more Scorpions again. It feels like the metagame of Call of Duty, MP7, MSMC, Scorpion, and it's just a circle.
It's certainly, I mean, a lot of people say it depends event to event on what everybody's using and what feels like, it's working the best. I mean, the Scorpion, we know it's ferocious up close. So, but sometimes, if you go for a long-range shot, you just can't control that recoil properly.
Moose and Rich pushing in. Grenades go out. No hit markers. Moose is going to fall to Karma, but is able to trade on Merc, and all of a sudden it's Marky B with the bomb left alive in enemy water. He's got 2 players right next to him. Rambo from behind, and he's got Proofy in front of him. Rambo should be able to get this pick. Can he hit a shot? Did not see it. Now he spots him, calls it out to Proofy, and the hunt is on. Marky B wisely is just going to dip out of this scenario and go over to A. Smart heads-up play here from the last remaining member of TCM. Can he get the bomb down?
See what he can do now. He's going to have to be very careful. And he is actually, I thought he was going to go right across the top of the train there. Now, if you're Marky B, it's a difficult decision. Do I go for the bomb plant, hoping they're not near me? And I think that's exactly what he's doing. And Envy have realized, and now they come streaming across the map. He's put the bomb down. He's going to come across them very, very soon.
And here's his first play. It's again Rambo. Rambo having the SMG is going to have the advantage in this range. And there it is. Rambo will finish the round. 33 seconds left to defuse. And Envy will win another defensive round. This is 3 straight defensive rounds.
It certainly is, and it's going to be very difficult, actually, for TCM to build up any momentum against this team. Every time they do, they just seem to kind of lose it a little bit, have a little bit of a wobble and not take it. And Rambo did see him and was looking for him. And Marky B looks like he's thinking as Marky B was sprinting, Rambo was not. GG.
Yeah, and I really think what could have gone differently there is if Marky B engaged from top train, there's no way he would have known that both players had SMG, but he definitely had the gun advantage from that range. Things could have totally gone differently, but either way, it's Envy on top as we jump on board with Merc. And Merc, he's been in the game forever. One of the best ARs is going back to his M8 this round. Double trophy system goes down. Unfortunately, stunned early, and that is going to delay the push.
So it is now. He just wants to get a pick here up the top. If he can make a kill, it's going to open it up a little bit, break their defense to get through as Moose is being engaged on. Moose having a backup, but he takes down Merc anyway. And now Moose has the backup of Rich as well. And it does seem like at the moment TCM are holding them off. Marky B and Rich both picking up kills. Rambo now has to make some sort of giant play. He's on a 3 streak, has it. Shots on.
Already taking fire. He is being hunted down by Marky B. Marky B out in the center train tracks, and Ray just desperately trying to get an angle on any TCM members. There's 2 of them down past the elevator. And with this sniper, not easy angles for him. Does not want to get out in the open. Also, look at Marky B's location in the corner.
Oh, they know where this bomb is.
Yeah, this is not going to be easy. Look at this minimap, guys. The blue arrows just hanging out, loving life. Rich and Moose are like, come touch it, Rambo. We dare you. Meanwhile, Rambo is going to spot Marky B. Can't hit the first shot.
Cold-blooded there. Maybe throwing off his aim just a little bit. Rambo deciding there is no way I can run this gauntlet. They clearly know where the bomb is. I don't have it. And that's going to be it. It's going to go 2-2.
And Rambo's just going to let that time tick down. And there we go. Marky B won't get there in time. 2-2. Rambo on a 3-kill spree. Could be going for score streak, so keep that in mind. We'll see what Envy decides to do on defense. And I think Rambo's going to be my player to watch off the start.
Yeah, let's see what he can do here. Jumping on board with Rambo on the sticks. Let's see how he can push forward. And it does seem like quite an aggressive defense. They're both running this way. Nobody really going to run that A side.
Yeah, they're going for the sniper in the hands of Rambo. And meanwhile, TCM, wide open lane to A, as you mentioned. And I think that's the exact plan, as Rambo's going to have to get the early callouts to the team, as it looks like Envy now rotating on your minimap. Proofy in the action, but it's Rambo with the pick on Rich. Looking for 2 more. What a quick scope.
Certainly was fantastic there by Ray. And that gives them the advantage on a 4 streak at the moment. And we could be seeing the rotate away. I think TCM have gone, you know what, no, we are good here. If we can get around to the other side, they should have it open.
And it looks like Flux was actually on his knees, crawling underneath that window so he wouldn't get picked. And Flux will go for the plant after checking every corner here. They have no idea that Envy sent all 4 members rotating back to A. I think the first player to react is going to be Karma, but with 28 seconds left on the clock, Flux has to know they had to get the bomb down. I think this is a big mental mistake, but Envy not in position to punish until Ray came down. He's going to win the fight as well, calls it out to his teammates. They're at A, or B, they're at B, and here comes Mr. Proofy.
Proofy couldn't shots down, however, he has been seen, but he's been shot. Is now all alone. Moose has got to do a 1 versus 4, and he's not going to be able to as Rambo Ray picks it up. 6th streak, and the streaks are in play.
Yeah, so he's got the Hellstorm, has that Lightning. This 100 points will put him halfway to that War Machine. Basically, a trophy system will earn him that next round. We'll see if Rambo can lead the team to another S&D win, as it's Envy going back and forth with TCM after 5 rounds. TCM now needing to win their defense to tie it up.
Well, Rambo's certainly having a fantastic couple of maps. Last time, we actually saw him go huge on the Hardpoint, and now he's having a fantastic search and destroy. So it seems like Karma and Rambo have kind of switched places.
You know, we talked about it earlier. Everyone from Envy is playing well, and when they play well, they make each other better. Rambo, he's definitely shooting better than he was last round, and he is putting up some serious numbers. 7 straight kills, has the Lightning Strike, has the Hellstorm. That is a game-changer play.
It certainly is. I mean, we have seen a few teams here kind of fluff their score streaks, actually, on Search and Destroy. I don't think Rambo is going to have that problem. He comes up against one, and he does actually manage to get the kill as well. He has decided now to back off as he brings it back to 3-3, but gets taken down by Marky B.
And Marky B switching over to the Scorpion here. And I like this defensive stand here. They have one player inside the elevator, the other watching B. Marky B, he is just going to be the player calling out A, but it looks like they know where the bomb is going, and Marky B is going to go for the cutoff.
And there we go, Rich. It's all now down to Merc. 1 versus 3 for this man. As he's on his own and gets taken down by Marky B as TCM bring it back to 3-3, but the score streaks are still in play for Rambo.
And I switched off of Marky B just at the last moment, but here's how he did it with the Scorpion short range. That is one of the easiest kills you'll get in Call of Duty. Hitting Merc in the back, and I love this S&D game going back and forth, back and forth. Who is going to win their offensive round? That is the question. It's now TCM's turn to attack.
Yeah, going to be kind of curious to see what they do here. Are they going to go for the standard? But it does look like they might be going for a push towards the inside. And did you hear that correctly? War Machine in play as well.
Whoopsie. Rambo getting fierce.
He has managed to get it, and he's going to take down that by the look of it. No, he gets shot in the back.
Proofy trying to chase down his killer, but wisely, Mr. Flux is going to back down into the stairway. That is Flux's first kill. He's currently 1 in 6 so far. Desperately needed to get on that scoreboard. Now he has. The question is, can TCM break the setup of Envy? You're watching Proofy bounce all around, and he will pick up a second kill, catching Flux. And that's actually going to be 3 up for both squads with 45 seconds left to plant.
Yeah, at the moment, TCM look like they're rotating towards the other bomb site. This is the second time they've managed to rotate away from Envy. Can they make it work, though? At the moment, Moose will look like he's going to go for it, but will take his eyes off. Now, Marky B will have called that out.
Definitely, but are they going to react in time? Proofy up close and personal, unable to get one. Marky B is punished. And more shots into Moose. Moose cannot attack this. Proofy a little bit juked there. Didn't know where Moose went, and now Moose in a 1v3 has to defend this bomb. He knows the pressure's on him, and just like that, Karma is going to swarm in with Proofy's help. Both players picking up 2 kills this round, and they'll give the defuse to Karma as Envy goes up 4-3.
Just Proofy, that second shot on the guy up top just dropped him so fast. And there we go. Karma's going to pick up the final kill here in the kill cam. And you know what? He seems to just have him dialed in.
Look at that. Pinned by Proofy and Merc, and nice finish from Karma. 4-3. Defense has won every single round.
Now,
Envy back on the attack. It's not looking good for TCM at the moment.
It is not looking good for TCM. It would be a massive upset for them to go home first. Let's see what they can do. But at the moment, we're on board with Karma from Envy. He's going to try and pick off someone here with a sniper rifle, not able to. Look at that defense from TCM.
All 4 expecting an A push. Flux inside the train. You got a player inside of lockers. That's Rich and Envy. They're going to say, later, boys. Merc is going to go put this bomb down immediately, trusting Karma to get his back. Karma with a perfect angle, misses Flux wide right. And now TCM know exactly what's going down. They're going to go for the pinch. Karma, he's going to be met on the other side of the stairs by Moose, and here comes the charge from Marky B and Flux at the same time. Trophy System's going to blow up that grenade from Moose. Rambo with the War Machine catching Rich, and no one's got a flak jacket in S&D, baby. And down goes a third player as Karma picks up the snipe. Moose answering back with the shots on Proofy, but it is going to be Merc securing the round on offense with the AR, the first offensive round won. And it is Merc from Envy doing the damage in your round-ending kill cam.
Well, this is kind of seeming a little bit bad for TCM now.
A little bit?
Just a smidgen, and it's going to be so difficult for them to come back from this. There are score streaks still in play. They have to attack. They're going to know where they're going as well because they have to go indoors.
And I got to see what is going on here with our players in the perks because I believe we just saw a flak jacket out of Flux. Does anyone else have it? Because Rambo still has a few more grenades in that War Machine. Let's jump on board with him as he goes to work with his SMG early on. Keep in mind, still a Hellstorm, still a Lightning Strike. Even if the bomb gets planted at A, Ray knows I just need to stay alive long enough to call down my score streaks and win the game. Merc also was up, just picked off by Rich. 1-on-3 scenario for Rambo, and he could definitely still win this.
Oh, he's coming against the flak jacket, managed to pick it up anyway. And
Nice.
this is the problem. He now knows there's got to be someone near that bomb. So if he just backs off like this, he can lay down and just be ready to drop the hammer.
Oh! Rich is waiting for him with the sniper. And here it is in your round-ending kill cam. TCM's Rich keeping the team alive. Otherwise, Rambo could have called down the Hellstorm, could have called down that lightning strike, and sealed the deal at 6-3. But TCM pulls it within 1. Can they tie it up?
I don't know. It is definitely a far stretch for TCM at the moment. And, you know, I have full faith in the boys, but it's going to be difficult to pull this one off.
Bomb for Envy, targeting B. A quick spread early on. Rambo challenging with a sniper on middle. It looks like Karma up top is going to get the first shots off. Will miss, and now TCM knows where this Envy squad is. Envy taking so long, and they're going to trust Rambo to use these score streaks. Can he get the player inside the train? No, Flak Jacket saving the life. They get the call out. Proofy is going to work with Merc to get the pick inside of B, and the bomb will be planted any second. Also, you can see an RC car out in play from Karma. And Karma, some interesting driving here. And you would never beat Toy Story acting like that. No. Anyway, Merc's going to plant the bomb any moment. At least I'd expect him to. And they're just giving TCM a lot of time here. 43 seconds left on the clock.
Merc being a little bit careful here. He doesn't want to do it as Rambo pulls up the last shot from his war machine. Doesn't get it. And Moose takes him down. Rich takes down another one. It's now 2 versus 3. Can they do it? He goes down as well. Karma has to pull off something incredible.
Karma in a 1v2, 27 seconds left. They know the bomb is down inside the terminal. Karma going to sprint for it. Does he have enough time to get to the bomb and plant it at B? I think he's going to have to fight his way out of this round. Otherwise, it will be going to a tiebreaker round 11, and there's just not enough time for Karma. Man, this is going to be rough, especially if Envy loses this after being up so much. Gets the kill on Marky B. You better not challenge Mr. Moose. And Moose is too smart for that. He's going to stay alive on the other side of the train.
Now, the telling thing will be here. I'm fairly certain Rambo didn't use his lightning strike, as far as I remember.
Yeah, he's called in his Hellstorm. No lightning.
And he used the last bullet in his war machine before his teammate got taken down. So, TCM, if they can dodge the lightning strike, even Stevens.
We'll see if they can pull it out. They've got the momentum, winning 2 in a row. Can they make it 3? Looks like our player to watch is going to be Mr. Rich at 10 kills, 7 deaths. Flux still 1 in 10, having a very rough game.
He certainly is now on board with him. He has picked up the bomb. Rambo's taken down Marky B, though. That is unfortunate. If he brings that lightning strike in, it could be all over for TCM. They really need to take down Rambo. But at the moment, TCM not in the greatest of positions for this one.
And Rambo looks like he'll be rotating inside the terminal. Proofy's watching A, and that's where Mr. Flux is heading. He's got the bomb. Can he get it down? Proofy looking for Rambo. Also there with the sniper backing up Proofy. And Flux just weaseling his way around. The lightning strike is called down by Rambo. There are your explosions. Will Rambo get the pick? No, he's cut from the side by Flux for his second kill. And Flux has a chance of being a hero here. Ties it up 3-3, moving the bomb into B. He's got a player to his right. Got to win this one. And no, it's Karma. Karma spots the bomb, and this should be game for Envy unless there is a major mistake made. Merc watching the top, and it looks like we got Moose all the way around trying to loop from the back. TCM, they're running out of time.
It does, and that is it.
Just like that, Karma picking up the kill on 1, and Moose goes down at the hands of Proofy here in your final kill cam. Yeah, we know you're coming from the back, Moose. Not that sneaky, says Envy. A close, scary game of search and destroy, but it is Envy able to pull it out in the end.
It certainly is, and TCM there, I mean, that was so close. They almost put it back. They dodged the lightning strike, but it just wasn't to be. I mean, look at the scores there on the doors. Rich actually went 10 and 8 for TCM, but Flux kind of counterbalanced it with 2 for 11.
And Rambo, double digits, dropping 12 kills in that one. Guys, that is going to do it for game number 2. Envy, 1 game away from taking their second series today. TCM, 1 game away from losing their second series today. We'll find out if TCM can fight back in game number 3. Capture the flag is coming up.
G1 TCM, then they don't have a chance.
Do you think it's because Envy's American and TCM is English?
No.
That's not it at all.
No, it is not.
Okay, just asking, as an American to an Englishman. Early on, it's TCM. The English are fighting strong. Flux goes down, but Marky B seems to have control of the statue, and let's see how long TCM can hold on to this. They're spawning at the bottom half of the map from the start. Now, at the beginning of Call of Duty, I felt like this side was definitely at a disadvantage, but the more and more games I watch, the more captures I'm seeing from the bottom half of the match, and look what Moose is doing. This is a perfect play. If he can get one more pick, he can free himself through Garage and get the cover down Cop Street. He's going to fight in the Garage. Ooh. Unfortunately, it's Mr. Merc being too clutch as we jump on board with the new addition to Envy.
It certainly is, and it's going to be difficult. I agree with what you said there. It did seem like at the start it was. I mean, don't get me wrong, the side has an easier spawn trap, but this side is actually easier to pull the flag straight in the garage, and you get some cover.
Cover is always good when running flags. Right now you'll see one player that is Proofy from Envy continuing to push forward. He's cut down, so the early attacks from both teams being stopped, but it's TCM grabbing the flag first, and it seems that Merc's job on this squad in CTF is going to be make sure the base is safe. That's all Merc wants to focus on, and so far that is 2 excellent executions inside of his own base, and that flag is being pulled for Envy. It's in the hands of Rambo. Proofy, the lead blocker, but Rambo's going to have to defend himself. Grenades coming in, and he gets stuck on the door. Someone put glue there, and Marky B should get the easy return.
Certainly has, and TCM are coming streaming forward right now, but Envy are all over it. Oh, Marky B. What a shot from that man. However, not good enough as Proofy takes him down. Merc on a 4 streak, and it does seem like they're playing a little bit more defensive, but Moose has snuck around the back once again.
Sneaky Moose, man.
He is a sneaky Moose.
He's so sneaky. This is the second time going the same route through Laundry. Marky B is going to have his hands full, rotating from the back lot. He's going to have to watch the blue stairs. Also, 2 players from Envy challenging from the center stairs. That's going to be Rambo and Proofy working on that flag. Once again, in comes, it looked like Karma to help out, but great work from Marky B is going to keep the flag at home. One more player to beat. He's tagged up. Can they finish him? Yes, he can. Marky B with 2 fantastic returns. Moose got it all the way to the halfway point, but Merc, the defender for Envy, is also going to have a fantastic play.
Yeah, he did. If Moose had won that gun battle, he could have managed to sneak that flag in, but couldn't do it. Marky B on a 4 streak at the moment. He needs to get his streaks to match Merc on the other side, and he gets the Hellstorm. This could be telling both teams now have streaks, and it should be pretty much even. Stevens 8-3 for this man. Merc 6-2.
And Rambo on the attack is currently 7-4. So Rambo, we talked about it a little bit earlier, having one of the better matches we've seen from him. He was an absolute monster at Call of Duty Championships, if you guys remember. Here, he is looking like his old self, outslaying his opponents and doing the objective at the same time. Another big kill from Marky B gives him the lightning strike, and look what he's playing for. That is not a war machine in his 3rd score streak. He's going for the chopper.
He certainly is, and if he can get it out, it could be the change here. We've actually seen TCM do this before. It was Monksy who played for Streaks on Capture the Flag, and he changed it all around as soon as it happened. Now, if Marky B can get it here, Rich actually picking up a 2-piece. TCM are holding back.
Oh, yeah, TCM playing pure D here. They know Marky B's playing for Streaks. They just want to keep him alive. You can see no one will get behind him. Moose is going to watch the middle. You got Rich inside of blue, and just in case something happens, Flux is there, but Marky B goes down. Let's go to Karma, his killer, as Proofy, Rambo, all in the kill feed. Here comes the push from the Envy lineup. Down goes the bait. Rambo Ray is cleaned up, but Merc, expecting the challenge, won't be able to win it. The flag is pulled by Proofy. The question is, how far can he get away? And can Rich and Moose put a stop to him? It's going to be Flux and Rich leading the way, but they're the cutoffs. Unable to be scored. Can someone protect Proofy long enough? Merc's in position.
Marky B went down. Did he manage to bring in the score streak? He did, and he has stopped it dead.
Proofy! Oh, that was Merc. Merc missing every shot, just a bit left of his opponent. And now the counter cap is in play, and guess who's got a war machine? Oh, my goodness. This one getting crazy. Rambo with the return. What a first round as TCM holds off Envy from what looked like a guaranteed capture. Fantastic plays to get that return, and some sloppy shooting from Merc was the difference.
It was, and that's not shots you would expect him to miss either. And he just seemed to just walk. It was almost like he was just time-lapsing between the bursts. He just couldn't get a beat on him as he was running.
Oh, man, and final kills are going to go down. Ray inside blue, Rich pushing out in the back. And we will see Flux with your final kill in round number 1. This one, I honestly don't know who's on top. Apparently, it's TCM in the kill column. And here's how Flux did it with the final kill on Ray, the Scorpion, jumping out, catching him mid-reload. Great play from Flux.
It certainly is, using that Scorpion to full effect as he comes around the corner. As we're going to go into the second half right now, let's have a little look at these two teams, see how they are stacking up. Marky B, 13-7. He has turned it on for this one, has 2 returns as well, and it looks like Rambo Ray is still playing fantastic at the moment.
Another game where Rambo's on top of the leaderboard. 8-8 is Merc, 7-10 is Proofy. He's going to look to step up his slang, but Proofy doing a lot of the objective, actually, kind of being that blocker for Ray as he goes for the flag. Shots going down early on. Proofy caught with his pants down by the Scorpion. Merc and Karma left alive here for Envy on defense, and it looks like TCM, they're going to take their time, make a team effort for this flag, and Flux, he's got to get a big pick on the stairway.
They're certainly just raining nades, and you can hear them keep constantly going off. They need to make this. Flux desperately trying to make this kill. Backing off. They're just pinning Envy in, and he's waiting for it. He knows that if he can get round here, and he can't get 2, unfortunately, and this might be a way for Envy to actually break out here. Marky B managed to pick up the kill. He's still got it. Still has a Hellstorm as well, but it looks like the pressure has been taken off.
That was all 4 members of Envy dead. Merc still with the Lightning, still with the Hellstorm. Going to be pushing up in the garage. Shots going down early on, taking fire. He's forced to back up. You have Karma pushing through blue. Graveyard is being watched. Unfortunately, that battle was lost by Ray. So Envy unable to push forward. And Karma, he can't push much farther either. Trying to give his team the blue spawns. It's not working out as planned. And it's going to be up to Merc and Karma to work together on this push.
Now what can he do as he gets taken down? TCM defending fantastically at the moment, and the man for that is actually Marky B. He's playing this famous defensive sweeper role he's kind of known for, and it's working out for him as he's deflecting pressure from Envy time and time again. Now it looks like TCM might need to be aggressive now.
And down goes Marky B. I want to stay on board with him through the respawn. Of course, it's a 5-second respawn delay and capture the flag. That way you can kill the enemy team, get into their base, and hopefully get out. The flag, though, being pulled by Rambo. He's taking it garage side, and just like that, Rambo goes down, and the flag is returned. Karma trying to rally it now. He will get picked off, and things just are not working out for Envy on the attack. 2:48 left in the game. The question is, are they feeding any streaks? So far, it looks like it's just Marky B with the Hellstorm, but they got to keep an eye on Moose. He's about 2 kills away of getting his own streaks.
Here we go. They're starting to pick up kills, and it looks like Flux is going to go for the flank and come around the back, but doesn't manage to make it off. Moose still on board with him, holding down police car. They're starting to put the pressure on. Moose is also going to go around the back, and if he, this sneaky Moose once again.
So sneaky this Moose is. But does Moose being here force Envy into a better spawn?
Well, where he is now will actually spawn him to the police car spawns. If they can get a player there, he should be fine to run it with cutoffs. But it does mean they are a gun down defending, which means at the moment, the best he can do is kind of counter cap.
Merc is calling out, we need to find Moose. Moose has been spotted. Rambo goes down. He saw Merc rotating around some Moose. Wisely, not challenging, dipping out. Here's the battle. Oh. He's going to win it. There's his Hellstorm. 1 away from the Lightning Strike. 2 more players searching for Moose now, and Moose is in the perfect position to get his streaks. Down goes Rambo again, pushing in. He's got the flag. Merc in front of him at blue. There is 1 player inside the base, but now Moose is fully streaked out. He wins the kill against Merc. 1 more to his right, and that is a big return from Karma, but the real action to watch is from Proofy on a 6-kill spree inside the TCM base.
Oh, wow. Moose was on fire then, just dropping everyone. If he had made 1 more kill, he would have got that away. But now Proofy managed to hold it down the other side, meaning he couldn't get reinforcements.
And all of the score streaks coming into play now. This one is going to belong to Merc. Actually, Karma dropping his Hellstorm, picks up the double. And Karma, he's going to try and push up. The flag was pulled by Merc, but it will get returned. No cap for either team. Karma now out of score streaks. Merc, he still got the Lightning and the Hellstorm. Proofy with nothing. He was stopped short, and Rambo with nothing as well. So it's going to be Moose and Merc are 2 players to keep an eye on. But right now, Rambo Ray continuing that objective play, taking it through the garage, and he's got cutoffs.
However, incoming score streak as he dives back into the garage to try and save it. Marky B, however, picks up Rich, meaning the cutoff isn't there. And it does mean that flag is kind of away, but he manages to be stopped as incoming Lightning Strike from Moose saves the day.
And Marky B's got to get to this flag. Can he get the return? Concussions come in. Karma with the kill. Can he stop it? Karma gets 2. Moose. The flag's still down. Merc is going for the back route as Moose gets the return with this War Machine. But keep an eye on Merc. Merc can do so much damage here if he can get around the wall. No, another big stop as Moose's 3-kill spree in the middle secured the flag return, and we are headed to overtime. What First 10 minutes here, regulation time, man. All kinds of action, but no captures.
I'll tell you right now, Moose will not be happy with the way that went down. He's had to use so many score streaks to try and stop it. He had to drop his lightning strike, and he then had to use a good portion of that War Machine ammo, which means going into this overtime now, I believe Envy have more score streaks.
And it's Moose in your round-ending kill cam as TCM once again on top in the kill column. Karma having the best game for Envy. And here are your stats officially. 20 and 16 is Moose with 4 major returns. Marky B with those 2 returns in the first half kept the score at 0-0. And on the other side, the returns are coming from Merc. Big defensive plays there. Rambo with a huge return. Karma also all kinds of flag pulls, but unable to get it out at 22 and 16. Let's jump on board with the man who made history with that 28 kill spree against Enigma just a match ago.
Let's see what he can do. He is trying to pick up Rich, but Rich shuts him down. Now, Rich is usually a lot more comfortable with that AR in his hands. He was known for it. You won't find a top player that doesn't rate this guy with an M8 in his fingers. So let's see what he can do. He's just holding down Blue now as the rest of his team are pushing forward.
Down goes Marky B in the garage. The next line of defense is going to be Flux. He was trying to attack. He's going to be taken down. Let's jump on board with Moose. He's cleaned up Rich, the last man standing. What defensive plays can he make? A big kill there in Graveyard, but he's about to get pinched at Blue.
He certainly has been pinched. And now it does seem like Merc is trying to push forward through Blue, and this could be trouble for them. He still has his streaks there. Lightning Strike and Hellstorm still in play. He's trying to put them down, and he does manage to take down Flux around that corner. And now Merc being a thorn in the side of TCM. Can he pick up this kill as well? Being so sneaky, not able to actually pull it off. And now we are seeing a little bit of battle. It's Moose who's pushed right forward, but he is going to be pincered.
You got Rambo doing a nice job cleaning up the player inside of Graves. Great communication from Envy as they rotate to help each other out. Merc finding another big kill inside of Blue. That time he's taking out Marky B. Finding one, finding Rich. 3 straight kills. Merc, the one-man army, pushing in, grabbing the flag and running it out. Blue has a player right behind him. Does he know Marky B's hot on the trail? Can he cut it middle? Looks like he's got cover from Karma. Karma goes down, though. Merc is going to have to turn on this player.
Oh, great nade from Rich.
Uh-oh, flag's been rallied for the moment. Rambo Ray is going to put it in with 1 minute and 57 seconds off the clock. Not a whole lot of time for TCM to work with. And what a pickup from Rambo. He could have challenged. Instead, he just grabbed it and dipped, got it past the van. Proofy doing the damage, hitting the players from behind. And that will do it for your first overtime. 1:53 officially off the clock.
It's going to be really difficult for TCM to pull it out, especially with the score streaks in play. Can they do it? I just don't know. Who has that got it? Moose does have the Hellstorm and the War Machine, and he's got to pull them off. But we know Merc still has streaks.
So Moose getting hit with the EMP early on. That means no Hellstorm quite yet, and I think this is definitely the plan Envy had in store for TCM in overtime. They know if we hit him with the EMPs, that's no score streaks that they can call him, constantly spam him, come off the respawn, and get the defensive setup. Look at this mini-map. Envy, they are just going to lock down Blue. They'll give you cop car all day, but the kills being scored, 4 straight kills for Envy, and Rambo might just go ahead and attack you inside the base.
Now, the trouble is the time is going to start ticking down, and TCM don't have map control, so you've got to add in the fact they have to get all the way to the other flag as well as bring it back, and time ticking away means it's looking less and less likely with every second that passes.
Rich putting shots down, will clean up the kill on Merc. Karma as well as Ray left standing, and here come the score streaks. Moose trying to call it in. It's Rich doing the damage from Blue as Moose takes out Merc. 2 down for Envy, 2 left up. Rich versus Proofy. Proofy's going to win that battle on defense. Moose trying to stay alive with the War Machine has just Marky B left, and I think this is one of their last 2 pushes. It's up to Marky B. That's not going to work. Is this one all over? I think so.
Flux has to do some sort of miracle push now and take them all down and get in there. I'm not sure entirely that he can do it. He's literally coming down to the last few seconds to try and pull this flag, and they're just being put back time and time again. You can even see the Hellstorm on. There are no players there for him to get, and he's going to now doesn't get anyone with it.
Karma trying to finish off the final kills as Envy is looking nearly perfect in this group. They had close games in Search and Destroy, but in the end, they will walk away with another 3-0 victory. Karma turning it on to finish 29 and 22 is going to be the most kills in this game Moose had a fantastic round 2 after a strong start from Marky B. But Envy, when they needed it most, they worked as a squad, and they got that scrappy cap through the center. They are your victors in our third game.
Yeah, I mean, that game, that couldn't have been closer there. You actually saw on the scoreboard, I think none of TCM were negative, if I remember correctly. Oh, Moose was 1 negative, Flux was 10 negative, actually. But look how close them scores are overall. Nobody really outslaying anyone, and we could see it. It went all the way to overtime, and one flag made the difference. Envy, their group, they've pretty much smashed it.
Yep, they're 2-0. They could basically lose the next 2, but they're still 6-0 in terms of map count. So Envy, the team to keep an eye on in Group C. The question is, who will be in second place? TCM, they're 0-2. Team Enigma, they're 0-2. Millennium, they have the best chance now at 1-1.
TCM basically need to beat Enigma and hope for the best.
All right, guys. Well, it's going to be Envy 3 straight games over TCM coming up next. It is the battle for last place.
Actually,
TCM versus Enigma coming up next.
If I'm reading that correctly, Millennium won 1. They've won 2, so Millennium have actually won 2 as well.
Millennium's 2-0 as well.
Millennium's 2-0, which actually means that basically on the games we have left, they're guaranteed to go through.
Final game of the night, it'll be Envy versus Millennium
for the top spot.
For the top spot. Who gets that number 1 seed? Through.
TCM and Enigma are out of this competition.
Yeah, now it's a battle for pride. That's coming up next. Stay tuned, ladies and gents.